I'm gonna react to Harry Tornado, this guy, Josh's newest video where he tries to thrift 100 shirts in one day to resell for a profit. That's right, guys. I'm going to react to Josh's newest video where he tries to thrift 100 shirts in one day from like 6 or 7 thrift stores in like 8 hours to try to flip for a profit. Very doable where he's at up in Carolina. Really impossible to do here in Tampa because of the lack of quality merchandise and the pricing and all that stuff. But Josh does a great job. He's very upfront that his content, his social media sponsors and affiliates are where he makes his money. His reselling is more for the content. He does make money reselling. He's good at what he does. He's smart. His content is great. Obviously, 370,000 people subscribe. I met Josh in Vegas. I've met Josh more recently in Phoenix. Hung out with the guy for a little while. Cool dude. Awesome to talk to. Fun, and he does a really great job on the channel, so I thought it would be cool to react to his video. I messaged him before this. I told him I was going to expose him in a video. I mean, react to his video. Josh, I got you on that one. I'll put a screenshot here of our messages. But anyways, I thought it'd be fun to react and see how he did what he did good, what he did bad, and what you guys think about it. So if you haven't checked it out or subscribed to him, I'll link him down below. But without further ado, let's go over and react to Josh Varnell, Harry Tornado's 100 t-shirt thrifting challenge video that he put up just a couple days ago. Let's go look at it.
What is up, you guys? Today I'm in a Goodwill thrift store, and the goal is going to be to try to buy and sell 100 t-shirts in one day. I've got about 7 hours before all the Goodwills locally close, so we've got to get to work.
Okay, so 100 shirts in 7 hours. You guys can do the math. That's like 14 or 15 shirts an hour. That's tough. It's going to be a lot of work to see what he can get done with that. So we'll track along with him because he has a tracker that he puts up during this video. Let's take a look at it again.
I've been in here a few minutes already, and here's a couple of the ones I picked up. Got this SpongeBob Imagination shirt. Got this, I think it's a wrestling lady shirt, Ember Moon. It's on a Loot Crate tag in there. We've got a Maroon 5 band t-shirt from 2015. We've got this shirt, which I've never heard of the brand before, Mondetta, but it's like a moisture wicking shirt, so we're gonna grab that. And we got this Star Wars Welcome to the Death Star Disney t-shirt.
He's dead on about the Mondetta shirt. It is an outdoor shirt. You can look up the comps on it. Not a ton of comps, but the comps that are there are pretty good. He's looking for band shirts, and you see the Star Wars shirt coming up, and anything with cool graphics, anything you can get with like WWE, like the Ember Moon one, Maroon 5, all great ones to pick up if you're buying them for $1, $1.50, $2, which is what you're gonna see in a minute what he's paying for these. So good eye for that kind of stuff.
All the t-shirts in our Goodwills are only going to be $1.50 each. So if we are able to get 100 of these today, it'll cost us a total of $150.
So there's Josh doing some basic mathing right there. Good job, Josh. $150, $1.50 times 100 shirts. Pretty simple math, plus tax, whatever that amounts to. But you guys can see right there, at those prices, you can grab that sort of stuff and be pretty profitable.
You'd think it would be pretty easy to buy 100 different t-shirts in multiple Goodwills, but a lot of them just aren't worth anything. They're blank, they're stained, they're dirty, they're like weird family reunion t-shirts from 2002, which nobody wants anymore. So it's a little challenging, but I think we'll find something. We got an example of...
So Josh makes a great point there that a lot of the shirts that you find in these stores, if they're not stained and damaged, they're 2000 Johnson family reunion, South Carolina. They're just shirts that are just high school foxtrot, high school reunion, seniors we did it, just not stuff that you can sell. And that's all you find here in Florida. The fact that he's already found 5 or 6 shirts plus this Coke shirt that he's got coming up is pretty impressive for one thrift store. It'd be tough for me to do that. In fact, I kind of want to duplicate what he's done and go out to 5 or 6 thrift stores in a day. Maybe I'll go next week on like half off Wednesdays to all the salvos, and there's 4 or 5 of them in the area, and see if I couldn't pick up 100 shirts, if it even be possible. So great job by him, just being able to spot it, and the fact that he's in Carolina. Let's keep going.
We got an example of one right here, a really cool Coke t-shirt on a Coke screen print tag. Normally I'd get it, but it's got some pretty gnarly pit stains in there, and I don't want to have to wash this stuff today. We're going to try to get 100 bought and sold, so I did not have time.
He just passed a Disney shirt that I think I would have picked up. Just me, I don't know why he rolled by it, but I think it was a good looking shirt.
It's been laundering, unfortunately. Oh, this one looks good though. Nike Dry Fit, size medium. No stains that I could see. No holes. Yeah. Oh, got a Disney Stitch shirt right here. Disney screen print tag, size large. Yeah, we usually do pretty well with Disney and Star Wars and Marvel, things like that. We also always look for Nike, Under Armour, like the shirt I'm wearing here, Carhartt, like good solid brands like that. They aren't worth a ton of money, but we can get them for $1.50 and sell them for $10 or $15. That's a really good return on investment. So that's what we're going to try to do today. This one's kind of cool. It says Chow Baby, but it's like embroidered on there in very thick thread. It's on a J. Crew tag, size small. Probably grab that. We got this Columbia Omniwick t-shirt right here. So it says 2XL. Very nice. This should do pretty well. And I found two more very close to it. We got this, I think this is a women's Under Armour shirt.
Yeah, so Josh is making a great point here for all of you that go out there. Look for these brands that people know and people are searching. Nike, Under Armour, Carhartt, Columbia. That Columbia shirt he just pulled, fantastic. Disney, all of the shirts that are like Maroon 5, Taylor Swift band shirts. Anything that people recognize and that they might be searching for is definitely something that you want to try to aim to grab. Like he says, it's only a $15 shirt, but you're at $1.50. You're going to pay $4 to ship it, and you're going to pay $2.50 in shipping. You're going to be out, or in fees rather, you're going to be out like $7, maybe $8. You got $1.50 in it. You can make $7 profit on a $1.50 purchase. So that's a pretty good return on investment. You're talking about 4 or 5 times the money in some of these shirts, and upwards if you can get a $20, $25 shirt, possibly you can make 7, 8, 9 times your money. So he makes a great point there.
Kind of like a V-neck, moisture wicking, size large. It's got short sleeves. So we'll grab that one. And then right behind that one was this USA Soccer shirt. It said official merchandise, so I was going to grab it, but it does have a little pull right there. So I'll pass on that one. I just went down this last row in the men's section. I got another Under Armour size large. This is like one of those baseball t-shirts that have like the 3/4 sleeves. That's kind of cool. And then I got another moisture wicking like men's hiking shirt. The brand is Glacier. Never heard of that, but it feels very nice. I think that'll do it for this Goodwill. I've looked at all the t-shirt sections that they have, so we'll see how many we got.
So he probably pulled about 15 or so shirts out of one store. Pretty good pull. When you need to pull 15 and you're going to 6 stores, you know, you're talking about getting 80, 90, 100 shirts out of 6 stores. Maybe you have to go to a 7th store. You have to, you know, pull 20 out of one of these stores. So not too bad of a haul in the first store. How do you think he did? Leave it in the comment section. His first stop.
So we got a total of 12 different shirts today, but 2 of them were on sale. One was 75 cents and one was like $1.13 or something. So our total was $15.38.
So 12 shirts, $15.38, basic math, a little more than like $1. I don't know, $1, what, $25, $1.50 would have been like $1.25 a shirt. Not too bad, considering he got a couple on sale. So not too shabby.
There are only about 5, maybe 6 different thrift stores that I'm going to be able to make it to today before they all close. So if I only get 12 shirts at each stop today, that's not going to be 100. So I'm either going to have to speed things up a little bit and go to another store, or find more t-shirts at each store I do go to. I'm going to try to sell all the t-shirts I buy today in a Whatnot auction tonight. If you guys don't know, Whatnot is a selling platform. It's an app-based selling platform, sort of like eBay and Twitch mixed together. So you go live on video and hold your items up one by one, and you run them at an auction. Normally we do 30-second auctions, but I think I'm gonna try to keep it a little spicy tonight. We're gonna do $1 auctions. Everything starts at $1, and it's only gonna last for 10 seconds. So I'm very curious to see how that works out.
So he's the only way he's gonna be able to sell all 100 of them is Whatnot and run through them, you know, 30 seconds, you know, 2 per minute, 50 minutes, an hour-long show. He'll be able to run through 100. Because if he posted all 100 of these on eBay, first of all, he probably wouldn't have enough time to post them all in one night. Listing 100 individual one-off shirts is a lot of time consuming. Even if you could pump out 10 an hour, it's 10 hours of work. So Whatnot, much more efficient for this stuff, and he'll be able to put them all up and start them at like, say, $2 or $3, and he'll be able to sell them. I mean, if he could sell them all at $3 a piece average, that's $300. He's going to spend $150. Maybe he spends $140, whatever it amounts to, and he can make, you know, $100 in a day. My guess is he'd sell it for more than $300 during an hour-long show. He'd probably get about $400 or $500.
In the second Goodwill now. By the way, if you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video. New users do get $15 off your first purchase, so it's a little incentive to get you guys to sign up. I've done pretty well in this Goodwill. I just did the first row over there, like on the other side of these aisles, and I found all of these. I got a North Face t-shirt. It says Camp North Face. I've got this Queen t-shirt, new tags. Ruka, it's like a surf brand from California. Harry Potter Ravenclaw t-shirt. O'Neill, another surf brand from California. It's got a big head on the back as well. Under Armour cotton t-shirt. A really neat Gymshark t-shirt. I thought it was like a knockoff, but it's actually on the Gymshark tag. That's really nice. Got another Under Armour engineered for the outdoors. Fallout 76. This is like a video game.
Some of these weird ones and some of these ones you never heard of that people are loving, Surf Brands, the Gymshark one, they might get bid up to $8, $10, $12 on Whatnot, and he can make, you know, a $7, $8 profit. So really, you know, you gotta have a good eye for this. I'll give the guy credit. Josh has a pretty good eye for obviously brands and for things that'll stick out on his Whatnot show. When you're a Whatnot seller, I don't, but you learn your audience. I guess you start figuring out what they're looking for.
Video game stuff usually does pretty well for us. Doctor Who TARDIS t-shirt on the Doctor Who tag. I don't know if I'll get this one. It's just a Banana Republic t-shirt, but it's a woman's t-shirt, and usually we get a lot of men's t-shirts, so I was just trying to grab some stuff for the ladies. I mean, it's not bad. It's got some cool sunglasses on it. $1.50. I'll probably grab that. And we got this Bass Pro Shops t-shirt. And then finally a long sleeve kids Nike t-shirt. That's also going to be $1.50. So that was all just from the outside row over there. And we still got both of these rows to go down.
And he just did one row and picked up like 9, I think, 8 or 9 shirts there.
Well, unfortunately, these weren't quite as fruitful as the other one, but I still picked up some interesting ones. Got this little women's Cheez-It. It's kind of like a crop t-shirt. Oh, that was kind of neat. Got this women's Disney Minnie Mouse t-shirt. It's 1X. It's got a cute little floral Minnie Mouse head on there. This Nike Jordan City of Flight t-shirt. It's a little small, but I still think it'll be worth it. This really cool Avengers Black Panther t-shirt.
Anything Marvel, superheroes, WWE definitely will get you, you know, on a Whatnot show will at least get you $5 or $6.
Very neat one here. This is an Under Armour Batman t-shirt. It says The Dark Knight on the front, and then on the back it says Batman on the back. Very nice there. We got a nice Zelda. It is a size small, so it's not ideal, and I think it might be a women's because the sleeves are really short, but still a cool graphic. And then finally we got this one, which I just sold a shirt of this brand. Wait, I got one more. I just sold a shirt of this brand recently, Michael Stars. It says one size, but it's probably more like a women's medium. It's very soft. I think it's a relatively high-end brand, so for $1.50, we'll take a chance on that. And then I got this Jack Skellington Disney Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt as well. It's got a little bit of cracking in the graphic, but I don't think that'll make a huge difference. I had a couple things from over here in the women's section. I have 2 of these Hook women's fishing shirts. They're like V-neck, short sleeve. The other one is right there. That one's like a bright orange. Also got this Life is Good t-shirt. Those are very high quality shirts. I found this one, I think I've heard of that brand before. Cupio? It's curvy, 1X. It's very soft. So I don't know. I think it's worth picking up. Got this women's Under Armour running shirt. I got this Gap, women's Gap, 2 extra large, like V-neck t-shirt, new with tags, retailed for $30. So we'll grab that one, and that's it. So I think it's time to go take my hangers off and go check out. So I did put 2 of those t-shirts back. When she was ringing them up, she found the Minnie Mouse women's t-shirt, like the pink one with the floral Minnie on it, and she said that was not a t-shirt, that was a women's blouse, and it was going to be $4.75. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. So I put that one back, and she also was going to ring up that last Cupio, the women's like t-shirt. Looked like a t-shirt to me, but she said that was a blouse too. And today's challenge is to buy t-shirts, not blouses. So I ended up with 26 t-shirts for a total of $34. I think 1 or 2 of them.
So he banged out 26 in the second store. Pretty good. 38 shirts for $50. So again, he's at like $1.20, $1.30, whatever it is. Somebody could do the quick math for me, but I mean, 2 stops, 19 shirts per stop, so almost a 20 average. He only needs 5 stores, so he should be good at 6 stores to get 100.
We're on sale or something, and that rounded up my change, so not too bad. And here we are, the 3rd Goodwill of the day. So I've been in this next Goodwill for about 20 minutes or so, and I'm just not really finding a ton of stuff, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. I'm gonna get this Bird Dogs t-shirt. Bird Dogs make like kind of like a Chubbies, like men's shorts. I think that'll do pretty well. Got this nice Adidas graphic t-shirt. Got this Fallout t-shirt, second Fallout t-shirt of the day. Fallout's a video game again. We got a nice Zelda t-shirt. And what was this one? I think this is just like an Under Armour with a bull on it. I think this bull is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like his sub-brand of Under Armour. So this should do pretty well. It's a good size too. Size, oh, I thought it was 2X, but it's just extra large. But not too bad. Definitely not the best. Only 5 t-shirts at this stop today. This is the Goodwill that's next to the Goodwill outlet, which is over there, but it's Sunday and they don't put out new stuff on Sunday. Actually, I don't even think they put out new stuff on Saturdays. That's why we don't really go on the weekend. So instead of spending my valuable time today digging through what's left of the Goodwill bins today, I'm just gonna head to the next location.
Looks like he only got 5 shirts in that store, so that's crushing his average. Now at 43 in 3 stores is like a 14 plus per store, so now he's a little behind on the thing. His pricing is still right though. He'll fall under the $150 range if he gets them all.
4th Goodwill of the day. By the way, if you guys do want to sign up for Whatnot, it's free to sign up and it's free to get your $15 credit. And if you actually use that credit to buy something on Whatnot from anybody, we get a referral bonus of like 25 bucks. So if you want to support the channel, that's a great way to do that. I've had a pretty solid haul. So in that store today, we got a total of, where's the number? 18 things, 18 shirts, for a total of $27.25.
Okay, so I'm just fast forwarding for time, but
18 things, 18 shirts.
he got 18 shirts in this one. So 4 stores, 61. He's at about a 15 and a quarter shirts per store. So he's on pace if he does 7 stores.
I do think I severely underestimated or overestimated, whatever the correct word is, how difficult it was going to be to find 100 shirts, because I think we're like barely halfway there. And I've been to 4 Goodwills. I only have like 2 more that I could possibly drive to today. And one of them I just went to yesterday and bought some shirts off camera. So I don't even think they're gonna have anything. So I might have to get a little creative here. 5th Goodwill stop of the day. Also, the extra GoPro battery that I brought doesn't work for some reason. So I'm gonna have to use my phone, and also my phone battery is almost dead. So we'll see if we can speed this up a little bit.
Man, the absolute mind-blowing worst case scenario for YouTubers is when your phone battery is low, because you don't want to use your phone battery if at all possible. I film a lot on my phone, but if you need your phone for an emergency or for phone calls or texting or looking stuff up, you definitely want to conserve your phone battery. I try to keep a spare a battery charger. I actually have like this thing. This is a battery backup. I have some smaller ones too. I try to keep those around with me. And then I also try to not use the phone if I can help it, but I do film a lot on my phone because it's a great camera. I have a 13 Pro Max, but if your GoPro or your other camera battery dies, it's like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm trying to make content. It's terrible. Anyways.
This last Goodwill stop was very fruitful. I ended up getting almost an entire buggy full of t-shirts. I got a couple other things as well that were just too good not to get, but I don't know if we're going to reach our goal of 100. It's going to be very close. So I am wrapping it up at that Goodwill. They actually close at 7 p.m. just like all the other Goodwills in our town, and it is 6:49. So I stayed in there pretty much as long as I possibly could, trying my best to hit our goal. I don't want to tell you how many we actually have. We'll count everything out when we get home to see if I made the 100 goal of 100 t-shirts today, but I spent a total of $91.09. A couple of them rang up for weird prices like $3.75 and 75 cents and everything, but I think everything.
So you spent $175, a little higher than the $150 actually.
A couple t-shirts probably should have been rang up as women's shirts, but I don't know. We'll look at all that when we get home. I think I said it earlier in the video, but I just want to reiterate that this challenge was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously there are hundreds of t-shirts at each of these Goodwills we went to today, but like sifting through all the junk, like the stuff that just isn't even worth $1.50, takes forever. Like my fingers hurt just from going through the rack like that all day. But I think we might have hit our goal, and I'm curious to see what all these shirts actually sell for.
I knew it wasn't going to be easy as soon as he started, because I've gone out and actually challenged myself to see if I could buy things that were even marginal and like clear out thrift stores as much as possible in a day, and it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted. Also, it could just be the day and what they had brought out.
So here we go. Mose and I have gotten everything sort of sorted. So those 3 piles over there are all things that are ready to sell and whatnot. This pile is are things that need to be washed. This little pile of 2 things are also.
He also bought a lot of stuff that wasn't shirts, so his real spend on the shirts might have been $150. Not sure.
These are things that I picked up today that are not t-shirts, but they were too good to leave behind. So I got a pair of Vuori shorts. I don't know. Is it Vuori? These were $3.25. I think we could probably get about 25 bucks for those. I got a little women's small North Face fleece thing. This was half price, so this was like, I don't know, like $4 or something, $3 or $4. I got this really nice vintagey, I don't know, it's made in Malaysia. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but Columbia men's size large jacket. This was, I think, $8.75. That was really cool there. And then I got this dress top thing, excuse me, those Show me your moo mew meow. I don't think it's a dress. I think it's a top. It might be a dress. I don't know. But either way, those are some things that the new goods inspector is gonna inspect. Now let me show you guys what we got at that last thrift store. T-shirt, $1.50. So 103 shirts purchased all together, and it actually came out to exactly 100 because I had this Harry Potter shirt over here that I bought, but it had this weird like string thing in the chest and I could not figure that out, so I did not sell this one. So that put us down to 102, and then I kept the True Classic tee for myself, and then the Rogue Fitness t-shirt, like the long sleeve black one. I ended up not selling that one. I'm just gonna keep it for Haley because I feel like if she sees that I sold a Rogue Fitness t-shirt and didn't give her a chance to keep it for herself, she will be slightly upset. So when we keep those two and take out the Harry Potter, we were right at 100.
So he got a lot of unique stuff I don't even recognize or that we don't even see in Florida.
So part one of the challenge, buying 100 shirts in one day, was a success. But the second part, can we actually sell them all in one day? I did pull out a couple to do laundry with that had some stains and things like that, so I didn't sell those, but that left us with 93 shirts to sell last night, and then we'll sell the other 7 today, or whatever. So 93 shirts. And even selling them in a Whatnot auction at 10 or 15 seconds is still a lot of work to set up 93 shirts. So I did not take any pictures. I didn't do any measurements or anything like that. I just started an auction called Can We Sell 100 Shirts in 1 Hour? I thought that was a captivating title and that would get people's attention. So what I did...
It's a very captivating title. Josh is great at his titles. Something I'll definitely give him a lot of credit on. He draws in the audience. That's why he gets them.
Was that I added 93 auction items, all just listed as t-shirt, and then the description I put t-shirt will be described during show, and then all the shipping weight was the same, like 8 to 12 ounces for every shirt. And then as we ran an item, I didn't put in a title or description or photos, I just showed the item in the show. So it allowed us to go really, really quickly. And we ended up doing 15-second sudden death auctions. So if you guys don't know, on Whatnot, usually we do $1 auctions at like 30 seconds, but if it gets to 30 seconds and somebody bids, it'll add another 6, 8, or 10 seconds to allow somebody else to bid. But when you do sudden death, it's just 15 seconds, last bid in that 15-second time period takes it. So it's very fast paced, it's very fun sometimes. Generally you have a little bit smaller selling prices than usual, but I think it was a success.
Man, you see how much he had to go through to fit this into one day. It's so much time consuming. Anybody that tells you reselling isn't a full-time job is lying to you.
So we were able to sell all 93 t-shirts that we had at last night's show, 15-second sudden death auctions, and we made a total gross sales amount of $707.
Wow, he did $707.
93 shirts we sold means we had an average selling price of $7.60 per shirt, which was very nice. It's about what I expected. If we had done regular auctions, like 30 seconds at $1 with that time extending, not sudden death, we probably would have made about a $10 or $12 average selling price. There were probably 10 shirts that people were bummed on that they missed because they were bidding and they just weren't the very last bidder in that sudden death. So we were able to move things faster, but we also made a little bit less money had we done it the other way.
Yeah, so as you can see, at a $7 and some odd average, selling 90 some shirts and doing the amount of money over $700 that Josh did, and then taking out the 150 worth of cost. He had 173, but a few of those were randos or whatever. So $140, $150 cost, and then taking out the cost of Whatnot's fees, which is like 12%. I think it's like 11.9 plus 30 or whatever it is. They take 8%, and then they take 2.9 processing transaction fee plus 30 cents. So you're like 10.9 plus 30 cents. So you're like 12% pretty much. Could be as high as 13, depends on your selling price. And after you take all that out, I mean, the guy still made like $450. So pretty impressive that he did it that way.
Again, today's video was really just about entertaining you guys. I thought it would be fun to give myself a challenge like this, to push myself to see if I could hit it. And while it was financially successful for us, making over $400, I do not recommend you do this if you're just trying to make money with a reselling business. I think there are better ways to invest your capital rather than putting it into 100 t-shirts. Again, some of them do sell. It takes a long time to actually get them listed on eBay or Poshmark. It takes a long time to sell them if you don't lot them together. So just focus on things with a really high sell-through rate. If you look at a channel like Tim, my friend Tim, who's Osborne to Thrift on YouTube, I'll link his channel in the description down below. He buys like really high-end electronics and just weird stuff that's not clothing, but it sells for really great money and it sells super fast, a lot faster than clothing. So if you want to make money reselling, go do what Tim does. If you want to watch something entertaining while you make money reselling other stuff, stick with us here on Hairy Tornado. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best. We will catch you on the next one.
All right, so Josh makes a great point there. Clothing is really long tail unless it's special or unique. You need thousands of pieces to make like a full-time income. There is better stuff, but he did prove that it can be done. Now, with that said, it takes a Whatnot channel, it takes bundling, and that's why he made that point at the end, that if you don't have what he has, that it's really, really tough to do this, but that you would be able to do it. You just have to do it a lot and just kind of burn yourself out. Just keep buying and buying and buying and going to thrift stores, which is why I constantly stress to you guys to buy wholesale, buy big lots, buyouts, whatever you have to do to cut out all that sourcing and get it all delivered to you. And then the second side of that is to use my listing service, ProEcommercelister, which is linked down below, ProEcommercelister.com, to do all your listings for you. And then you won't burn yourself out. You won't have to go through all that work, and somebody else will be doing all of the sourcing for you, shipping it to you in bulk wholesale, and then somebody else, me, will be doing all of your listings for you. So I want to thank Josh for the video. Thanks for the permission to do a little roast of your 100 thrift challenge. It's actually pretty cool that you did this, and I think it's awesome. And if you guys enjoy this video, let me know down below. I'll do more of them. I already have one in mind coming up hopefully soon. I will get better at these edits because this is my first time doing like an edit reaction video. I'll cut more out, shorten them up. I'll try to get them down under like 10-15 minutes. I know this one was like 20 some minutes, but I'm gonna get the next one down under like 10 or 15 minutes. And Josh did a really long video. I'll try to target videos that are a little shorter next time, so when I do edit them, they'll be even shorter than that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, give Josh a big thank you and a big shout out there. His channel, Hairy Tornado, will be linked below. As always, have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you next time.